Hey there, Dawn. How's it going? This is Courtney, and in this video, I'm going to show you 3 things you can do today to help bring in more pet owners to your business. Oftentimes in the world of the internet, most local business owners are way too busy running their business to learn how the internet can benefit them and their company. And sometimes the only hesitation they have to hiring to hiring someone is that they don't know who they can trust. And I have found by giving people an easy, free attack plan of actual things they can do to impact their business has resulted in some of those local business owners still raising their hands and asking me to help them grow. So by the end of this video, you've liked what you heard and you can see that I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve that can help your business. Shoot me a message back and we can chat. So now let me show you 3 things that will set your company above your competition, which are content, citations, and backlinks. So content. Most business owners know that they need content, but they don't know that studies have shown that Google wants for there to be at least 1,500 on the homepage. 1,500 words, sorry. Not only that, the content needs to have the right keywords. Google does this because it gets them to know where your business is and its purpose. Right now, you guys are sitting at about 562 keywords. I also went ahead and I did one for your top competitor in the area, Chesapeake, and they were sitting at 523 words. So not too much. You guys are slightly higher than them. So in this content you want to have, so everything you see that's highlighted, this is what Google looks at when they scan your website. And you want to even have your photos with the correct keywords embedded in there. And this one does not have a proper keyword place for that. So you want to make sure all of the photos you add on here have that. And in case you're not familiar with keywords, they are basically phrases or words that are searched up each month that people are having issues or concerns with that they want to be resolved. And you guys miss out on a lot of pet owners by not having these keywords on your website. So going over here, this is SEMrush. This is a site that essentially gives me behind the scenes details on what Google looks at when it comes to ranking your site. And I pulled yours and your top competitors up just to look at a couple of things. One of them being your your keywords. You guys at the moment are ranking for 269 at the moment. And this right here, this is a really good example of a keyword. These other ones, they're okay, but they're not the most optimized for people who are finding you. You don't want people because you don't want people to just be finding you because of your name, right? So you want to think about the people who don't know your business name, right? So giving you a better idea of what I mean, let's take a look at your top competitor. They're ranking for 642 keywords at the moment. And they have like a better idea. This right here is good. These guys have a bit more versatile. They have like different types of keywords that are gaining more traffic, than you guys. So just to give you some more context, I'm going to take a keyword and place it into Google. Sorry, and then we're just going to go over this whole page. We're going to start on with the second thing I wanted to discuss with you, which are citations. And citations are very important for this section right here that is known as the Google Maps section, or the AKA NATS, which just this displays your business's name, address, and phone number, and which are another name for citations. And Google does this to verify and give relevance to your local business. And the thing is, so let's see, this picture illustrates right here. So you want to basically have your business's name, address, and phone number, aka your citation, distributed across hundreds of directories. And the goal is you want to have more than your competitor, because this will give you more trust in them from Google, and this will allow them to push you up above them in the Google Maps section. And how you show up in Maps is, it's pretty simple, right? So there are actually tools out there that allow us to see what directories your competition is listed on, and we would go down their list and match those citations for yours. But we don't want just we don't want to just match them, right? We want to dominate them. So whatever your competition has, we want to get that and then some, right? So we want to add 50 to 100 more so that it takes them a long time to catch up. All right, and then as you guys have seen, I know that you guys seen that you're not, this is where you want to be, right? You want to be in the top 3 because this is where people click. Okay, so this is where the action is. People do not click on more businesses. So this is like kind of the goal of what to do. And then going over this last section down here, this third pillar will really help you to dominate on Google. And this is known as backlinks or link juice. And it's basically, so just to give you an idea, so this little keyword that we searched up right here, you see, as you guys pretty much know, you guys aren't in the top 3. This is where you want to be because, again, this is where people click. Most people don't even know what the bottom of the, Google page is. And I did see that you guys are on the first page at least. So that's actually really great. You just need to keep putting in, these guys just put in a little bit more effort to their business, but you guys can totally dominate them if you follow the tips that I've been giving you today. So in order to get up here, you want to have what is known as authority. And in order to get authority, it comes back down to backlinks. And a backlink is when one website links to another website online. So think of it like this. If site A links to site B, then site A is giving site B some of its link juice. It's like a vote of confidence. And in Google's eyes, this is passing authority. And the more relevant the site, the more valuable the link. So for example, if you get a local blog talking about taking care of your dog, that is a lot more effective than, something from, a Pizza Hut, right? So you want to be careful in the type of backlinks that you guys attain. And just to give you a little bit of idea. So this SEMrush, again, this is a site that helps to take a look at backlinks. You guys are sitting at 139 at the moment, and your competitor is sitting at 185 at the moment. And how to actually go about getting these is also pretty simple. There are sites like SEMrush that help us to look at what, sites are linking to your competitors, and we can go get those same links for your business. Right, so once again, in closing, we went over content. Your front page needs to be at least 1,500 words. Citations, you want to have 200 to 300 of these to beat out the competition by a landslide. And link juice. You guys need more relevant sites pointing at you guys to show Google you are the authority. And if you implement these strategies, you can be number 1 across Google today. And so I bet you're wondering, what now? You can either go with this information I provided you today, and you can do this on your own, and I'm totally cool with that. However, if you want the most effective route and want to save yourself the time, you can give me a call or text at 218-517-5513. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day. Bye.